back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is to do a decorate with me in the powder room. I love my powder room. It is set apart from the rest of the house, and you'll see exactly where during our home tour. But it's off of like the kitchen eating area. The hutch, the big black hutch, is on this wall on the other side. So that kind of gives you an idea. So it is a pretty big powder room, and I have a good bit of wall space in here to kind of cover up. So I'm going to turn the camera first of all and show you what's on this wall behind you. Alrighty, let's begin right here. You can see I have a scroll piece there. That scroll piece is there all year round. It's always there, but I have replaced these three items. The picture in the middle came from Amazon, and it lights up. It has like a toggle switch on the side, and it changes color. It's like fiber optic, and it changes from red to blue to green to white, I believe, and it goes around and around like that. And I don't usually have it on in here. I will turn it on for when my whole family is here. The snowflakes came from Walmart, and they are just nothing special. They're just those plastic snowflakes. I just wanted something. I redid this powder room into the blue and white, I believe last year or the year before, and I just wanted to add a little, blue and white everywhere for Christmas. So that's what I did for that wall. And that's the door to go out. And then over here is, excuse my back there, the vanity. So we're going to start here on the vanity. Can I look at you this way? I don't know. Hello. I'm still a chunky bunky, you guys, but I have lost 46 pounds now. I have a long way to go. Yes, I do. I'm not saying I'm anywhere close to my goal weight. I'm not. But I have lost 46 pounds, so I'm pretty happy about that. Although I don't show my whole self in many videos, there I am in all my glory. I'm very long-legged, so I carry most of my weight menopausal right there. So anyway, regardless of all that, as you can see here to the right, I put a big Christmas tree. I'm going to put my camera down a little bit. There we go. You can see that I put a big white Christmas tree there, and it is a beauty. I'm telling you, that thing is, I don't know. Let me look on under it. $24.99, but doesn't have a year on it, so it must not be from Hobby Lobby. I honestly don't remember where I got that, you guys, but I've had it for a while. So that just sits right there in that corner. And this is an idea I came up with a while back. It's not a new idea. I'm sure a lot of you guys do this. But this is just a napkin holder. And you can see I have some blue and white napkins. And these really come in handy to have in here, especially when you have guests or whatever. They don't necessarily want to use a towel, So I put those there. And then I have these blue, cobalt blue candlesticks. I got them from the Minuteman Mini Mall, and you've heard me speak about that place a lot. So they go kind of on either side of the faucet, and I got these candles at Hobby Lobby, I think, and they just have snowflakes on them, as you can see. And that's about all I do for there. I do have a deer out on the table. I'll bring him in a minute. But right now we're going to pull you up here, and we're going to work on a little arrangement here on this plate. Let me put you down further. And even further. Here's that white deer. He does have a little bit of red on him, but he's metal. And I just think he looks adorable. So we're going to set him over here. Okay, now I am going to do something with this. This is a blue charger I have underneath. And this is just a very small, I think a 10-inch or 12-inch pine wreath. And I have it wrapped in really old fairy lights. These fairy lights have been hanging in there for years and years and years. And I do have a little white lamp here that is in here all the time that I do want to set down in the middle of this. arrangement. I want to lift it up and I want to put the cord underneath and feed it through. And I want to plug it in. There we go. Now, I'm going to scooch it back. There's the battery pack for the fairy lights are right there, and I want it right there so that I can grab it off of there if I need to change the batteries. So I'm going to push it back in this corner. Make sure I have it centered. Now this bag is full of the stuff that I used to decorate this up, along with this poinsettia here. And this is a blue velvet poinsettia. And I'm just going to dump this in the sink. I just cleaned the sink, but we'll see what I can do here. And I'm going to start out with the silver. And I just want a little something to, you know, bring Christmas in. I think this powder room is kind of a blue, white, and silver motif, if you will, for Christmas. And I really feel like I can get away with it in here because, as I said, this room is set apart from the other rooms in the house. So it looks pretty good. Just like that. I think I want to put some around the front here in the front. There we go. Fill it in the front there a little bit. All right. Alrighty, there we go. So that looks pretty good right there like that. But of course I'm not done. I have some snowflakes and I have some kind of frosted white berries. Got a little blue hummingbird ornament and more. Like, I have no idea how I did this. I did not look back. I mean, I just know I did this here. So I'm going to start with that kind of in the back because that's kind of big. And let's try this little dude right here. And let's put the snowflakes kind of around like this. I really don't know how I had them. And then, you know what? I know I want this right about there. I think I would like the berries kind of in front of and behind the poinsettia, like that. I think that looks pretty, just like that. Okay. Chris is taking a walk. So there we go. I think that looks good. Oh my goodness, I have paper towel here. I'll clean this sink again. And this little dude sits in here. It's just a little candle holder with a blue votive candle with a battery operated candle in it. And I'll just set that somewhere here. There we go. I think that looks pretty. All right. So let's move on around the room here. Be right back. Okie dokie. Next, that's as high as my camera will go, so I might have to tilt this back to show you this in place. But I got this picture off of Amazon last year. It is just a, you know, a canvas picture. And I usually have something else hanging up here, but this is going to go right here. That looks really pretty. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do here. I have blue candles in this little, These two sconces are super old and kind of wonky in places, but as you can see, I just have clear votive candle holders with blue votive candles in them. So, all right, next we are going to, next and last, we're going to fill up this black shelf right here. Let me see if I can manage to get this whole thing in the picture. We're going to start at the top, so I'll move the camera down as we go. First of all, this shelf is a shelf that Chris made me years and years ago, a decade before we even moved out of our other house. So this shelf is every bit of 20 years old. He has a beadboard behind it, and he made it, and he had painted it in a burgundy color, which went against his grain because he does not like to paint wood, as the Ivy table did too, y'all. But he did paint it because I asked him to. And then we had it hanging in here at first when we first moved in, and I asked him to please paint it black a couple of years ago to match the blue and white and black and everything else I've got going on. And he did. So this is, I redecorate this for the seasons, just like I do. You know, this is one of my staple pieces that stays in my decor at all times. I made this swag. This is kind of a, you know, a swooping swag, if you will. And if I can find the video where I made this, I'll insert the footage right here to QuickTime real quick to show you how I did this. Started decorating this. I've got to go get some accent pieces. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to start on this other side. I have just a cup hook screwed in, and that's how that is up there, just with a cup hook. And then I used a cable tie and made a loop, and the loop is on the cup hook over there. So I just have some silver bells. Have to have me some silver bells. That was my mom's favorite Christmas song, Silver Bells. I'm gonna hang them there, and then I've got two little, like burlappy, actually, Christmas trees. One there and one here. I don't know whether I have that quite right. And then my daughter Kristen got me this one Christmas. This is a willow tree figurine, and I cannot read her name. Shine. Her name is Shine. And she's going to go right in the middle there, and I just think she's praising the Lord. Every time I see this, I think she's just deep in prayer, praising the Lord. That's how I think of her. So, okay, next shelf. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, here we go with the silver. This is a metal tree, silver metal tree from Robert Stanley. Isn't that Hobby Lobby? Usually. I'm going to put that there. And then I have two little vases that I've just put some pretty, kind of to match what I have over going on around the lamp. They are going to go right here, kind of cattywamped, right there. Okay, let's move it down. We'll go to the next shelf, or the next couple shelves. All right, be right back. Okay, we have like a little snowman statue here. This is old as the hills, you guys. Snow Country Resin Decor, Christmas 2020. Well, maybe it's not that old. I fibbed. Didn't mean to. I'm going to put him right there. And then the other tree, I have a second one right there. Okay, one more shelf to go. And then I have these two little angels that I got from Hobby Lobby. Probably got them at the same time I got him. One there and one here. And then I do have a little snowman plate. Robert Stanley again. He's going to go right in the middle. And that, my friends, is that. That does it for this whole powder room. So it didn't take me too long to do this one, huh? This one was pretty quick and easy to do. I'm just replacing everything. I didn't purchase one thing for this decor this year. I was happy with it last year, so I didn't want to, make it something different this year. I like it the way it is. So we're going to leave it like this, you guys. I love it. So let me go into my final words. Let me take a moment to please humbly ask you to subscribe if you would, and hit that notification bell and hit the like, and then share with your friends and family. It is free, you guys. It's free to do if you just hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to grow my channel, and it'll really help me if you help me out like that. Thank you so much in advance. All right. Thank you guys so much for stopping in here today. For those of you who might be struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits, hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.